Good day, writers. We have on our agenda today from Mr. Chambers' daily devotionals uh, a uh, concept that can stymie us when we first come across it, thinking it is sort of hyperbole, and there can be years or decades that go by before you finally get it in your noggin that no, it is literal. We may be in prayer, can be in prayer continuously. And what Mr. Chambers says about the nature of it is that uh, we breathe because we just took a breath and we just exhaled. The heart pumps blood because it flows out of the heart as it's flowing in the heart. It's continuous and it's involuntary. So the prayer, the continuous prayer, is one that you become so unaware of, but you know that you're doing it. Uh, that there are times when possibly you have an outburst of a prayer and you don't even know where it came from. Uh, you'll just call out for the grace and mercy of God or call out even a praise for God. Um, and that is a sort of heart memory, spirit memory, um, reflex of aspirational prayer. The term that Mr. Chamber uses is ejaculatorial prayer. So it just, boom, it's just there, it explodes. It does that because you have been in prayer more than you know. And isn't that crazy? And it really uh, not brings to a conclusion, but it really does settle an issue for me in terms of the idea that there are things that we seek as believers and we actually are doing it. So uh, before you get all wound up in uh, maybe things that you think you're missing on in your walk, make sure you ask God if you haven't already been supplied with that. Um, and to the point in my life, I really felt in my heart that I do pray continuously, um, but I I really wasn't aware of it until it sort of galvanized, crystallized in reading Mr. Chambers' description of what it is, um, and it is uh, it is the road. It is the friction on the road is that continuous prayer and practice uh, other disciplines along the way too. One of patience and kindness and really checking in with uh, uh, the Holy Spirit when maybe more of your attention is required. But continuous prayer is possible and it is achieved uh, from a desire in your heart to be right with your Father in heaven. And um, it's not a matter of whether you fall down or not, it's a matter of how fast you get back up. Always get back up. Always fight. Fight the fight consciously and call it uh, out loud. Speak out loud at times. Um, uh, the the desire of your heart and um, use the power of your voice and till we write again, write on.